I remember specifically her shooting. She was shooting that thing, man. She was stretching the floor, and the Indiana Fever needs that. They need somebody that can help stretch that floor.
Her size certainly as well are all things that we liked, and now we get an opportunity to see. She came in.
Why are Indiana Fever fans treating Chloe Bibby like an instant legend? Is the front office finally getting something right, or is this just another fluke amidst their ongoing struggles? Stick around as we unpack the shocking fan reactions, hilarious memes, and what this signing reveals about the Fever's season strategy.
The Indiana Fever just announced that they have signed Chloe Bibby to a 7-day contract. Welcome to Indy, Chloe.
Imagine this. The Indiana Fever spent the entire offseason hyping up moves that were supposed to finally turn the team around. But fast forward to now, and suddenly a mid-season signing like Chloe Bibby looks like the smartest decision they've made all year. Let that sink in for a second. Bibby wasn't even part of the long-term blueprint. She wasn't the flashy pickup or the headline grabber. Yet, here she is, stepping in as arguably their most important addition.
So yeah, the Indiana Fever have just signed Chloe Bibby to her season contract.
Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great! Thank you so much. Now back to the video. And that's not just a testament to Bibby, although, seriously, her game speaks for itself. It's also a glaring reminder of just how inconsistent this front office has been lately. The Fever's off-season moves, while promising on paper, simply haven't panned out like fans hoped. Compare that to their recent in-season decisions. First, we got Aari McDonald, who immediately brought grit and pace off the bench, and now Bibby, whose versatility feels like exactly what this roster has been begging for. Speaking of versatility, Bibby might be one of the most dynamic players the Fever have brought in all season. And yes, that includes the off-season. She's a stretch four who can slot into multiple positions, from guard to forward to even center if you need her there. That's not just rare in the league, that's a huge deal for a team like the Fever, who desperately lack players who can stretch the floor.
And played the role that she is meant to have played. She absolutely has played the role that she was meant to have played.
Coach Stephanie White hasn't exactly been shy about what she needs. Speed, floor spacing, and ball movement. Bibby checks all those boxes. Now compare that to Brianna Turner. This might sting for some fans, but it's no secret. Turner's lack of offensive impact and limited speed have been holding the team back. It's tough to compete in the WNBA without athleticism and adaptability, and Bibby has both in spades. No wonder fans are celebrating this signing like it's a playoff win.
To make the defense respect that perimeter just as much as they respect the paint presence, right? So she can help with that. She can help with that.
People are already joking about legally adopting her, and memes are flooding in. But why did it take this long? Why does the front office only seem to make these winning moves when they're backed into a corner? It's not a great look. So yes, Bibby's signing is a huge win, but it's bittersweet. It shows what's possible when the right talent is brought in, but it also exposes everything that didn't happen in the offseason. And now, the question is, how does Bibby's arrival shift the game plan, especially for players like Caitlin Clark and Kelsey Mitchell? Let's talk about it. You won't believe how Chloe Bibby could completely flip the Fever's strategy overnight. Right now, the team's been stuck playing catch-up in a league that's evolving faster than they can keep pace. Watch their games, and you'll see it. Slower rotations, gaps in transition, and a lack of energy when the game speeds up. It's obvious that they've been struggling to compete with teams that emphasize faster, more dynamic styles. And here's where players like Brianna Turner come under fire. People are already asking, why is she still on this roster? Her lack of speed and offensive range is making it hard for the Fever to unlock their full potential, especially when players like Caitlin Clark are built for fast breaks and quick decision-making. Bibby? She's the exact opposite. Bibby's ability to play all over the floor is exactly what the Fever need.
Sure, that is my opinion of it. Chloe Bibby should be the kind of de facto backup.
I remember specifically her shooting. She was shooting that thing, man. She was stretching the floor, and the Indiana Fever needs that. They need somebody that can help stretch that floor.
Guard, forward, center. She offers a kind of flexibility that gives Coach Stephanie White so many options. Think about it. White hasn't had a true stretch four who can actually shoot and keep defenses honest. She even said it herself. She's a stretch forward. She's a shooter. We haven't had that.
What were your impressions of Chloe before you guys brought her in, and how do you feel like she fit in even on just day one?
Yeah, I mean, her ability to stretch the floor, to be a shot maker.
Bibby's skill set makes her a seamless fit for building a quicker offense. Pair her with Kelsey Mitchell or Sophie Cunningham, and you've got a lineup that can suddenly space the floor however they want. Defenders either spread out, opening lanes, or collapse, and Bibby can knock down threes.
You know, her size certainly as well. Are all things that we liked, and you know, now we get an opportunity to see. She came in. She's
Another day, another unbelievable performance from Chloe Bibby. Another unbelievable performance.
That transforms the Fever's attack in ways we haven't seen all season. And it doesn't stop there. Imagine Caitlin Clark running plays with Bibby on the court. Teams are already terrified of Clark's ability to create, but with Bibby in the mix, those passing lanes open wider.
She shoots the ball, she plays defense, she plays hard. That's kind of it.
Clark wouldn't have to carry the entire playmaking load, and Kelsey Mitchell could find more chances for clean looks. The offense would finally feel balanced. This puts even more pressure on players like Turner, who, to be fair, just doesn't fit into this vision of the future. If the Fever really want to embrace a fast, athletic roster, Bibby is the blueprint, not the exception. So now it's up to the front office. Are they paying attention?
For Natasha Howard. So a lot of time Natasha Howard is first sub off the bench and they kind of go small with Leah Boston. It allows them to go a little bit bigger.
Finished with like 42% shooting from the three. So she could hit, man. She could really hit. Now, I'm not too fond of her defense.
Chloe Bibby's signing proves the Fever can still make smart moves when they're pushed to act. Coach Stephanie White called her a stretch forward and praised her basketball IQ. But why didn't the front office prioritize this kind of player earlier? Fans are left wondering if the organization will finally understand what works and build a future-focused roster. It's not just about Bibby, it's about what she represents: adaptability, speed, and skill.
Man, the Indiana Fever just added somebody to the roster, and it's Chloe Bibby, man.
Fact is super important. Is absolutely so important for the Indiana Fever. She's come in, averaging nearly a point per minute.
Fever fans, your voices mattered here, so don't stop now. Keep that same energy and demand more from the team. This could be the spark they need. Don't let it fizzle.